Hello, good people. How's everyone doing? Um, let's just say Happy Mother's Day, right? Happy Mother's Day. Um, I had someone ask me a question on this week. They said, Chris, how are you liking the markets right now? And they had a smile on their face, had a grin on their face, and it was multiple ways I could take it, but I don't let things bother me. So here's my response. How am I liking the markets right now? One, I've been in this for a little while. If you've been following me, if you've been watching me for any length of time, I'm pretty sure I said I got in this game outside of my 401k March of 2020. And I've learned a heck of a whole lot in that time. One, anything I'm in or a part of, my parents always taught me if you're going to be a part of something, you need to really be all in. You need to figure out how it works, how you can be a contributor to it, and how you can benefit from what it is you're a part of, as well as for whatever it is you're a part of. If you're a part of something, it has to be benefiting from you, or there will be no need for them to allow you to be a part of it. So on your job, in a relationship, whatever it is you're a part of, if you're a part of something, for an entity to allow you to be a part of it, that means they want something from you. And it should be a two-way street. So you should be a giver as well as a receiver, right? So anyway, so I had to learn how to be, I had to learn how if the market is going to benefit from me from receiving my money, I'm going to be able to benefit from it and reap the rewards, dividends, increase, gains, gains. So it's Mother's Day. So let me just say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. If you're watching this program, thank you, thank you, thank you. But Happy Mother's Day, you awesome, beautiful mother. If no one has told you you're awesome, I'm here to tell you you're an awesome mother. It's not an easy job, and if you're doing it, you might not get it right 100% of the time, but if you're doing it and you're not quitting, then you're winning, you're doing something right. Congrats to you. Hats off to you. Happy Mother's Day. Okay. Um, Talked to my mom a little while ago. My mom is in Alzheimer's, so she don't always know who I am or that I'm her son, but she's always happy to talk, right? And she's always happy to love on someone. So grateful that I still have a mom, right? My companion, I have 3 kids. My companion has 3 kids, so she is a mother, and she's an awesome stepmom to my 3 kids, even though they're all grown now, career jobs, So we have been honoring her this weekend, Friday, a little bit, Saturday, all day, today, all day. So I said I had to say, it's been a full weekend for me. I'm a little bit weary, right? My belly is good and full. Still sipping on my tea. I'm always thirsty when I'm making these videos. So, yeah. If you're watching this, excuse me, if you're watching this from TikTok, I would greatly appreciate it if you would come over to my YouTube page, right? It's I have 107 subscribers on YouTube, a little bit over 2,000 on TikTok. So if you're watching me on TikTok, if you click my bio, I'm pretty sure I have my YouTube page linked to it. Click on the YouTube and go over to my YouTube page. If you don't do that, you could just put in C as in Carlos, Bridges, as in London Bridges falling down, C Bridges 217, and hit search. And somewhere on that page, you'll see a picture of me. You can click on that and like and subscribe to my YouTube page. I would greatly appreciate it. Been doing this for a little while, and 107 feels like, man, I must not be contributing much at all. Okay, now that I've wound enough about me, hit the like and subscribe, greatly appreciate it. So getting back to the question, how am I liking the markets right now? As I was saying, I've been doing this for like 5 years now, and I'm always learning, right? I'm watching videos every day. I'm reading a book here and there. I'm reading articles on Google. I'm on Yahoo Finance, I'm on Google Finance, and what have you. I'm always trying to learn, right? I enjoy it. It's exciting to me. I'm always in and out of the market on different brokerage companies, right? Brokerage accounts, and it's exciting to me. It's exciting because I've been winning at the game. I don't always win, but in my opinion, I win way more than what I lose, right? So, how am I liking the markets right now? I'm always liking the markets. I'm liking the markets when the markets is going up. I'm liking the markets when the market is going down. I'm not much of a trader. I do a little bit of trading, but I do a lot more swing trading, and I do some investing, right? So, speaking as someone who's just trying to grow their wealth in the market, when the market is going down, when it's crashing, right? If it's resetting, if it's a pullback, when I see it in the red, I'm not afraid to buy because one, I've been doing my research. So I know and have a feel for the companies that are great companies. They're not going away nowhere no time soon, right? What's a great company that's not going anywhere anytime soon? Well, your top three companies are NVIDIA, Microsoft, Apple. All three of these companies are $3 trillion companies. I mean, they have cash funds of $3 trillion on hand, so they're not going anywhere. So if you don't know anywhere to put your money, you want to be in the S&P 500, whether you're buying the SPY ETF itself, or whether you're buying VOO, or whether you're buying countless other ETFs that tracks the S&P 500, right? So that would be a bucket of stocks in one, and it would be a bucket of the top 500 stocks across the entire stock market. So you can't lose with that, right? So why am I always happy with the market? Because when great companies are crashing, I'll be in a position to start picking those companies up, right? I believe I said when the market was crashing over the last few weeks, right? I was saying, take a look at AppLovin, take a look at Hims, take a look at Meta, and I went down a list of great companies, right? And you don't have to take my word. You listen to what I'm saying. You take some notes, you jot it down, or you go to the trend. You can, at the bottom of the YouTube page, you can hit the transcript, and it'll show you in words whatever is being spoke in the video, right? And you can take screenshots of that. And you go back and research it later and fact check for your own self. Is this a good company? Does this company speak to me? You can go check the financial records if you want to. You can go and Google things about the company, and you can come to your own conclusion whether or not you think it's a good company. Then you could do your research, excuse me, where the price of that company stock is at that moment in time, what you think would be a good buy-in window, and however long you're willing to hold on to it. Whether it be weeks, months, years, it's all up to you. But when I bought AppLovin, I bought it it was pretty beat down. It was pretty beat down. It wasn't at its 52-week low, I don't think, but it was pretty close to it, right? And it hasn't gone that far. I mean, percentage-wise, percentage-wise, I don't know if it was 20% or 27%, whatever it was up nicely, right? Nicely for me because I had a great buy-in price, right? And Meta is up slightly, but it's looking good in my portfolio, right? Hims will be up and down. It'll be up, and when it runs up, it don't run up that much, but it runs up, and I have a nice size position. So when it runs up, I take a little profit off the table because we have a lot of this rubber band effect. It'll run up maybe a couple hours, half a day, or a day, and then fall back down for a half an hour, or half a day, or half a week, whatever. And I've just been building me a strong position. When it runs up, take a little profit off the table, leave it in buying power. When it pulls back, put it back in. So now I'm gaining more when it pulls back, right? And I keep doing that, right? So doing that for a few different things, both stock and crypto. So am I happy with the market when it's doing this crazy stuff it's doing? I am. because everything is going to have its day again, such as crypto, right? Crypto been looking really nice over the last few days. Of course, it has to do with the negotiating between the different countries that's trying to iron out the tariffs and what have you. It looked like it may be done deal. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know everything, so I can't say for definitely it's a done deal. But it's a lot of great things going on in the world, economically speaking, both stock and crypto, right? There's a lot of great things going on with XRP. What are those great things? And it's simply easy to go Google XRP. What's going on with XRP right now? And you can know for yourself, right? And you can decide whether or not you want to drop some money in XRP. Me personally, I like to buy XRP anytime it's under 220, right? And I think it was up. I looked at it a little while ago. I think it was like 238 or something like that. So if you only have 100 shares at 220 and it runs to 238, it's not that impressive. But if you have 5,000 shares, which you didn't start buying overnight, but if you have 5,000 shares and it run up 18 cent times 5,000, not too bad, right? I thought about something earlier when I was on my way home from dinner or lunch, whatever it was. I thought about it in the last run-up season from crypto, 2020, 2021. I had started building a Shiba Inu position, right? Took me 9 months, and I built it up to 3,100, right? That was like 310 million coins, right? And maybe 12 hours after I got to that size, 3,100, it popped from 3,100 to 70K, right? I thought I had a pretty good entry window when I was buying Shiba Inu. But someone I follow who has way deeper pockets than mine, I mean, it took me 9 months to build a 3,100, right? This guy bought Shiba Inu at like 0.505 and some other numbers. And he dropped in 2,500. I had to pause there, right? My 3,100 popped to 70K. His 2,500 at a greater entry price than mine, I put in 31, turned into 70. I thought that was a great feat. He put in 25 at a much lower rate than mine, and his popped for 200 and something thousand dollars. I've said plenty of times, if you're able to identify a low price, that's the name of the game, is buy low, sell high. And identifying a low price, when you first get in the game, that just sounds like words. But you can always take a peek at the 52-week low. That's why I say I love Robinhood, but it's like, to me, it's like investing for dummies. It shows you all that in the statistics, right? You probably can find it on other brokerage accounts. You just have to know how to use the brokerage account to be able to pull up this info. Or you can go to Yahoo Finance, or you can go to Google Finance, or you could just Google what's the 52-week low of this. If you don't know how to do these things, if you don't know how to use the tools on your brokerage account, there's more than one way to skin a horse or skin a snake or whatever the case may be. You just got to be willing to go get the knowledge to grow your wealth, to grow your financial knowledge, to turn your financial world around. Okay, wow, I've been talking a lot, and all I'm talking about is whether or not, how am I liking the markets right now? I'm loving the markets right now. I'm able to pick up great stuff at a low price. Again, crypto is running nicely, right? Bitcoin has run up to, I believe it's right around $104 something thousand, right? And since Bitcoin is now waking up, all crypto is waking up. It says, there's a saying, all ties lift what. Can't think of it right now, but mine is not going there. But as Bitcoin goes, so does the crypto market, right? Bitcoin is set the standards for the crypto market, such as S&P sets the standards for the stock market. The VIX sets the standard when the VIX is, anyway, I'm gonna shut up. But get in the market, and as the longer you're in it, you begin to figure out what works for you, figure out what trends that you're able to spot, and how those trends affect your decision making, right? Really helpful, beneficial to learn how to read the charts, learn how to master the charts, and that's one way to grow your financial wealth. Excuse me, but you can't just run with the charts. You still got to pay attention to what's going on in the financial world, what's going on in the political world, what's going on in the news, and how that's gonna temporarily affect the markets good in a good way or in a bad way, regardless of what the technicals may be saying, right? Because all of those things work together, right? Not trying to run circles around anybody's head or make anybody brain fry. But I just encourage you to make sure you get in the market, put a portion of your money to work, and sooner or later, you will be overjoyed with the results of putting a portion of your money to work in the crypto market and or stock market, right? The stock market has been around forever. It's not going anywhere. Crypto has been around since 2008. So, it's a good foundation. Stock is a better foundation. So you just have to understand, between the two, they both are worth you taking a risk to grow your wealth. Great. I think they're great avenues to grow your wealth, right? And as you grow your wealth, hopefully you have a 401k as well, and hopefully you're investing that wiser as you grow your financial wealth. So you have your 401k working for you to grow your wealth, and then you have your brokerage accounts to work for you to grow your wealth. So between the two, it's like it's hitting somebody with a combination with a 1 and a 2, that two different ways you're working to grow your wealth, and by doing so, you have two plans that work. It's hard for two plans to blow up in your face, right? So, my 401k is my backup plan. Once upon a time, it was my retirement plan, and I was hoping my brokerage accounts could become could be a supplement to my 401k. Well, with the things that I've learned and the way that I was able to grow it, right? I intend for that to be, it's going to support my life, right? It's going to support my lifestyle. I want to acquire some property as well, and maybe a small business that I can get someone to run. Hopefully the kids, and if my kids don't want to run it right, my children don't want to run it right, then I'll get a manager, someone who will manage it and make it do what it's supposed to do, because I'm 55 and I'm trying to slow it down, right? I do a lot of things and I enjoy doing it, but I enjoy life as well. I enjoy spending time with my children. I enjoy spending time with my grandkids. I enjoy being able to pick up the tab when we go places. Sometimes, I do it most of the time. Can't always do it because I have different things going on, different opportunities. But anybody can do this that I'm speaking of. It just takes a made-up mind and a desire to get up off of my do-nothing, that's my rear end, and begin to get involved, get busy, learning, growing, building, right? So I'm going to cut it off here because I did not expect to be 18 minutes. I'm trying to enjoy the rest of this weekend, to close out of this Mother's Day weekend. So again, happy Mother's Day. Again, if you're watching this on TikTok, please go over to my YouTube page and hit the like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate the support. With that being said, you guys enjoy the close out of your weekend. And as I like to say, take care and be blessed continually, my friend.